Today we'll be working on this Wizard lawn tractor. Let's get the model number for you. You see it's Western Auto, and there are the model numbers and serial numbers. And what we're going to do is the owner of this thing says she puts gas in, and then the next one she comes and the gas is back out and it's on the floor of her garage. So I'm guessing that the fuel line needs to be replaced. Hopefully not the fuel tank. So let's open it up and take a look at it. So here, if we look under the hood at the Briggs & Stratton engine, the fuel tank is right here. It's just held in place by a cable tie, a big old strap. And underneath that crusty looking line right there is the fuel line. So we're gonna basically replace all of that. There's a on-off valve and the fuel filter and all the way up to the carburetor. So we're going to basically remove this thing and replace all of that with fresh stuff. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut this strap, and then we're going to reach down there and we're going to cut the actual fuel line. Going to have to get basically underneath this fender. Well, I think I'll take this off before I put the new stuff on, but in the meantime I can just cut that, and this should just lift out. There we go. And yeah, take a look at the cracks there. I don't think the fuel tank itself is cracked, but yeah, so new fuel line it is. Alright, to finish this repair, I'm going to take off that side panel there, and I think that's going to have to, how that happens is there's a bolt here, there's a bolt down there that's missing, and we've got the hood bolt here, and we've got a bolt there. So hopefully that's all it will take to get that off. Alright, this is a 3/8. And of course that's a much larger one there. I'm going to take that hood off from both sides. And of course there's a nut spinning on the back side. Alright, 7/16. Come on. And right here we've got a Phillips. And another nut on the back side. 7/16 again. There we go. And now we're looking at the old fuel line. You can see where I cut it off. Here's what connects to the carburetor. Just pinch that. goodness. Give myself a little extra room. And pull that off of there. And now we'll go and build up a new fuel line system here. Here on the bottom of the tank, I'm just going to take this clamp off. And pull that off there. Alright, time for new fuel line. And using the old fuel line we took off and the pieces, we're going to use that to determine the length of the new stuff when we put it together. Alright, so with the new fuel line, filter, and gas valve attached to the carburetor, and I've got this piece, the new piece, attached to the fuel tank. Now this particular nipple on the fuel tank was larger than some. I'm using 1/4 inch line, and I did use a little lubricant, just whatever I grabbed out of the cabinet. I lubricated that nipple to get it on there a little easier. So now we're going to drop this tank back in its position. Well, I have to get a new one of these. And then we just connect it here. And put the clamp on. I'm going to go a little bit tighter. Clamp on. There we go. You know, I want to turn this so it's up rather than down. So let's take these clamps off and see if I can swing this around. There, that's better. Alright, I'll put some, go get a strap for, another cable strap for the tank. Put some gas in it. Fire this thing up. Alright, moment of truth. Let's put some gas in this thing. And let's take a close look. How to get the camera in there? See any leaks? I don't. Alright, so let's turn this on. Keep an eye out for leaks. And we'll start this thing up and keep looking for leaks. here we go. I mean, I reach under there and it's just dry as a bone. So dry as a dry bone, I guess you could say. Anyway, let's get the sheet metal back on and get this back to the owner, and mission accomplished. Thanks for watching. And just for the record, I absolutely despise the sheet metal on these cheap lawnmowers. What a pain. Alright, thanks again for watching.